If you are a creativepreneur, solopreneur, one-person business, or as I like to call it, a life mastery business owner, then these are the 5 essential pillars that you've got to master in order to be successful in the 21st century. Let's dig in. Hello and welcome. My name is Jonathan Pritchard from iCanReadMinds.com. My background is I help companies and clients make more money through the power of applied psychology. That usually shows up in sales, negotiation, presentation skills, influence with integrity, trade shows, any kind of live event where people come together. I help my clients connect their message with their audience in a fun, memorable, and meaningful way. So this all comes from firsthand knowledge and experience working with companies like BP, State Farm, Discovery, United Airlines, and a whole laundry list of companies I can't talk about because of NDAs. But the first thing that you've got to master is the ability to present your ideas in a way that makes people want to pay attention. This is a very uncomfortable dynamic. There's a lens, it's not blinking, and when you're on stage in front of 1,000 people, that's really uncomfortable. And if you're thinking, oh, I could never do that, that probably means that you are cut out for it. The people who, I love being in front of a crowd, usually don't take the time to really think through how to be in front of a crowd effectively, to really think through their strategy, plan it out, and then they wind up just winging it. And that isn't usually the way that you get the best results. But it is essential to present your ideas if you want people to understand what you're about, why it's valuable, what you can do for them, why they should hire you. That falls under presentation skills. So the better you get at communicating your ideas in a way that your audience can understand them, that is time very well spent. The second pillar is become immortal. Super easy, right? And the best way to do that is to publish things, publish articles, write books, make videos, create things. Your creations will live much longer than you will. Hate to break it to you, but those creations will take on a life of their own. And I can't tell you how many times I've gotten a phone call or an email saying, hey, let's talk about a project because of some article I wrote years ago. It was floating out there on the internet and somebody found it when they were looking for somebody like me. So the more that you publish, the more surface area you have for somebody who needs to find you. You're giving them more and more opportunities to land in your area of expertise. But if you don't publish anything, then there's nothing for them to find. So how are they going to know that you are the expert that you are? So share everything in as many different places as you can. Write it once, put it everywhere. And the longer you do that, the deeper you go into your interests and curiosity, then the more opportunities you'll have coming your way. The third pillar is 3 words: sell, sell, and sell. The most successful people started as salespeople. They don't have a problem with telling you what it is that they do, how it's going to help you, and why you should give them money for it. If you have problems with selling, you most likely have a problem with yourself or lack of confidence in your ability to help other people. The best salespeople are the people who know that they're going to help whoever it is that they wind up working with. They know who that is and who that isn't, and they know how to figure that out. So if you've got any friction around, I don't want to be a salesperson, I don't want to be salesy, don't be salesy, be a fantastic salesperson, which is somebody who is in service of their clients, customers, and anybody else that they might be able to help. That's it. Salespeople are fantastic facilitators of solutions and helping their clients fix their problems. So learn how to sell, learn why people buy, learn how to help them buy, learn what motivates people to buy. There are only 3 reasons why anybody would buy something from you. And if you know exactly what those are, you can listen for them, identify which of those 3 this person is operating inside of, and then help them find the solution. If that's with you, great. If it's not, well then point them in the right direction. But if you refuse to sell your value, then you're doing an active disservice to the world. Because imagine that you've got the cure for cancer. You could solve it overnight, but you don't tell anybody because, well, I don't want to be salesy. Or you think, oh, this practically sells itself. It's Formula 357. Okay, I don't know what that means. I need you to help me understand what you're talking about. And oh yeah, that's called sales. The fourth pillar is protecting your reputation. Your name is the most valuable thing that you have. You need to help people tell the right stories about you when you're not in the room. That's personal branding. That is your reputation. That is the word of mouth network. What are people going to tell their friends when you're not there? You have to help them say the right things, tell the right stories about you. And the broader you can share that message, the more powerful that reputation is. So the more that you can leverage your name and build a reputation as somebody who can solve really valuable problems, the better off you're going to be. The fifth and final pillar is networking. Not the handing out your business card to everybody at Starbucks kind. I mean, being able to hang out with really cool people that do really cool things and having them think, yeah, let's have this guy around. And it is so true that your network is your net worth, because it's not just who you know, it's who knows you and knows what you can do for other people. I've gotten to work on really cool projects. Just last year, I worked on a project, can't talk about who the client was, but they helped SpaceX solve that pesky rocket crashing problem. They've helped NASA compute massive amounts of data and telemetry information really quickly. Even Amazon came to this company, and they're so good at what they do that they don't know how to explain it to people who aren't world-class engineers at their company. So people in my network said, this is a really technical problem with a lot of difficult moving parts. There's a lot to communicate here. Who do we know who can help synthesize all this information into a way that my mom would be able to understand? Oh yeah, Jonathan. So I had somebody come to me, say, do you want in on this project? Absolutely. And not only did it pay great, it was also a lot of fun. My network knew exactly what kind of problems I love solving, and they brought me these fun, tasty puzzles. So your network is really your most valuable asset. And if you know how to be somebody of value, then value comes to you. So that's it. Hopefully that gives you a primer on which directions to go and in which order. If you have any questions about any of those, please hit me up directly, email me, put a message down below in the comments. And if you found any of this valuable, just hit the like button. That cons YouTube into showing this to more people. And I would like to invite you to join my secret email society. You can do that at icanreadminds.com. Sign up for that. I send out emails near daily, except Sundays, that's for rest. And I try to share interesting psychology-powered tidbits about sales, marketing, all sorts of fun stuff like that. And if you sign up, I might even teach you a fun memory trick or two. That's it for this video. In the meantime, I would love for you to check out this video or subscribe to the channel for other videos like this. And as always, remember, if you can change your mind, you can change your life.